boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him, as though they had really missed being away from him during the day and are anxious to talk to him.
See you at dinner. I'm going to emotionally
I'm going to go drink and ignore your accomplishments, son. Have a nice day.
Notice how Mother seems to become angry herself because of Jeff's anger. Perhaps she shouldn't.
Get your mom a pack of cigarettes. Now make sure they're light, because she's pregnant.
I'm going to go smoke some pipe tobacco, and when I come back out here, I'm going to punch you over a slight misunderstanding.
They knew there'd be unpleasant consequences from society.
And now there's not. So now we're fucked, and now everything's falling apart. Yay!
Nothing bad's going to happen if we do this. 9/11 has entered the chat. And the problem is that then the boomers let you overcorrect so far the other way, you know, where it's like, yeah, I don't care, cut your dick off.
And you're like, whoa!
Hey, hold on.
The women of this family seem to feel that they owe it to the men of the family to look relaxed, rested, and attractive at dinner time. Doesn't that sound exciting to you?
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Smoke much?
Yep.
Oh.
Hi, guys. Welcome. It's Revenge of the Sis, and... oh, God. That one hit me.
I sandbag him all the time. I give
does
the
this every time.
I give the dab hit like right before we go live. I'm like, hey man, want some? He's like, yeah, why not? And then it's like, ugh.
I gotta make the switch to Galaxy Gas. I think that's the way to go.
Have you seen the fucking new vapes that they're selling now, where it's like tastes just like an Elf bar, but it has B12 instead of nicotine? I'm like, nicotine isn't the bad part of
Nicotine's the point.
Nicotine is the reason I have this. Not I don't want B12. Okay,
Dude,
if I want B12, I'll take a gummy of our upcoming sponsor.
Ooh,
you like that?
Nice
little tease.
tease.
Nice little tease.
Nice
If I didn't want-
tease.
If I didn't want nicotine, I'd suck on that stick. What was that stick that
Oh,
everyone's...
there's these. Oh yeah, I've seen them like these
cock?
flavors. No.
Yeah.
No. You could suck on that no matter what. They're these like
While you
flavor
vape.
sticks that like. There's no smoke, but when you inhale it, you just get the flavor of a.
Yeah, fume.
Fume,
It's like
there it is.
herbs.
Oh,
It's like
cool.
herbs.
Well, hold on. Unless that one day they decide to sponsor. I want to just hedge our bets. We myself a birch gold.
It might be pretty cool.
It might be
they
awesome.
might work.
And we might have to eat our words. I'm learning my lesson here, folks. You
Hey, if
never
they
know.
can get me to stop vaping, hey.
There you go. Just in case. Also, none of us can get erections, Blue Chew. Just so you know. Open market.
We don't need to worry about sponsors. We have plenty. I was driving on the way here, and they were telling me this cure for AIDS with turmeric and all kinds of cool stuff.
Really, turmeric is a cure for AIDS.
A really powerful lighter.
Oh, I like that. All right, you're
If
selling
turmeric
me
was
here.
a cure for AIDS, there'd be no AIDS in India.
Really good point. Yeah, no. What do you mean?
I want to get monetized on YouTube
Back from-
again, just to laugh at the quality of the difference of commercials.
And then they get mad at you if you bring anything up. It's
It'll be
like,
oh man, we just reinvented this brand new patented flashlight / torchlighter. Oh man, you need this for survival. And then you just go back to YouTube and it's gonna be like a rock, the all new Chevy Silverado.
so. Speaking of, I let's play this first.
Oh come on!
You brought it up, Russell.
I
Brand.
didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. You did.
What did I bring up? No, you brought up the bad advertisements.
I did bring it up on the air.
Okay,
yes.
so Russell Brand reformed sex deviant and
Human pelvis.
Egg enthusiast.
bisexual egg enthusiast.
Bisexual egg enthusiast.
The oldest guy at the prom. And he was even older than some of the chaperones.
That's not true. Kumia could have been there.
No, that
was older
wasn't
than
the
the
daughter. It
headmaster.
wasn't the daughter of a CBS exec. It's not, you know.
Yeah.
First of all, it was CNN.
Oh, I
Second
apologize.
of all,
That's more embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
That's extremely embarrassing.
What, is he selling magic?
Royce,
Well, here's the
Fuck
thing.
off.
Oh my God, Pessy, have you not seen
Take
this?
it away, toys.
No.
I'm actually excited that one of us hasn't seen
Take it away, toys.
it. You ready?
Hello, I'm just back from Narnia, where I had a holiday, Mr. Tumnus, Aslan, all those guys. And as
Yeah, you're from Narnia. Okay, but the Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch to think we're gonna fucking believe what he's. Wait till you hear. No, this really is. This is wizard shit that he's about to tell you. You ready?
As you know, airports are places full of Wi-Fi and all sorts of evil energies. Think of all the phones out there, all of the signals.
I have a phone.
All the phones and the signals, isn't it?
Yeah.
And by the way,
my entire podcast studio is killing me right now. Then
yeah,
I mean,
like everywhere I go is bathed in Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not anywhere.
and listen, am I aware that maybe these signals are fuck with me? They might be. But that being said, and like we were talking, Owen's a good point. But like, I still like Amazon.
Yeah.
I like my stuff to get here, and I want to have Wi-Fi wherever I go.
Corruptible and corrupting. Luckily, I wear this magical amulet from AirTech.
It's magic. He used the word magic.
It's a magic. It's magic.
No, it's a magical amulet.
It's a magical amulet,
Yeah.
isn't it?
He has a Starlink in his house. Shut up about rays coming
That's
in
right.
signals.
I depend on Jesus Christ and me magic necklace.
I'm like Harry Pedo.
Well, half of that for sure.
He is all Harry Pedo.
He's a hairy pedo, all right.
This magical necklace will protect you from all the Wi-Fi and radiation and the allegations and the implications.
Amulet from AirTech that keeps me safe from all of the various
And it
signals.
wipes any hard drives you're walking near.
No, he's literally holding up the amulet like, and this one shields me from all the radio waves. And then he picks up the cross on his neck, and this amulet protects me from any and all consequences for me actions. See, this one protects against Wi-Fi. This one protects against accountability, eh?
Mm-hmm. Are you saying that Russell Brand needs an accountability buddy?
Yeah, he does.
Out there. It also means, look at this. Look how strong I am. I think this is making me more powerful, as a matter of fact. Look at that.
Can I ask you a quick question?
I mean, yeah, the girl was 17 that he went to prom with. Okay, there's the answer.
Virgie.
So if the amulet attracts, if it absorbs Wi-Fi signals, wouldn't that mean that it attracts them to you?
Listen, you don't even... Virgie, you don't understand.
No,
you don't understand magic.
It pulls it in and stores it. It's like a radio wave version of like an open thing of baking soda in your fridge.
So if I get stuck on an island, I can take my Wi-Fi amulet and I can open it up and have Wi-Fi on the island.
No,
I can
that's
save my Wi-Fi
Starlink.
for
See, now
later.
you're confused. Now again, we're back to you're thinking of
That
Starlink.
sounds like a useful
Let
product.
me explain something, Virgie. So you remember like I Dream of Jeannie, how he would be able to go inside her lamp?
Yeah.
I bet he did.
Yeah, okay. It's nothing like that. So ignore it. It's this is not an I Dream of Jeannie situation. It's nothing like that. Maybe Bewitched. That's about it. That's the only thing I can think of.
Can we just start aggressively criticizing this video online, but only pinpoint our focus on the fact that he said it makes you stronger?
I'm getting stronger.
He literally called it a magic amulet.
It is a magic amulet.
I couldn't, I could never. Could you imagine going out, looking this audience in the face, and promoting a magical amulet?
How much do you think that this is?
It's
$250.
The type of people that would spend this money on a magical amulet, I'm going $750.
$239.
Okay, it's not bad. That's reasonable.
Yep, $239
to block the Wi-Fi waves.
$99.
Hey, to keep the government out of my brain and in the TSA check through, that's worth it.
Ironically, you could order it online, which means you have to use Wi-Fi.
I'd rather just, you know what I'd rather spend the $239 on? Starlink.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I'll just do that. I'll have Wi-Fi everywhere.
So is this product marketed to like Jimmy McGill's brother?
Yes, it is.
For people like
Yep,
Chuck?
absolutely. But
The people that think they have, what is it called, like electromagnetic disease or whatever? where
Oh
they're
my
like-
God! In that scene where she like turned the thing on without him seeing it, the shoe that was bullshit. That was great. By the way, he was great in that.
When he put the battery in his pocket.
When he walks into the house and he's putting up the shielding all over the house.
It fucking rules.
Are places full
Somebody slip a phone battery into his pocket to show Russell Brand he's full of shit.
Wi-Fi
$239 fish sandwich.
and all sorts of evil energies. Think of all the phone.
Evil energies. A phone. Listen,
Bro, can I just say,
phones aren't evil energy though.
Russell Brand is such a transparent piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so amazed that anyone doesn't see through this.
I think, look, we've seen both sides suffer from this, but I think whenever somebody is saying what you want to hear, you'll forgive anything and don't care. Look, this is something I think we talk about a lot, but the right always talks about how shitty Hollywood is and Hollywood's bullshit and this and that, except if one of them agrees with them, it's like, see, even evil Hollywood guy agrees with me. We should worship him.
Not to mention, we get all the lame, used, leftovers.
Oh, I guess John Voight is useless.
We get, Roseanne and Kevin Sorbo.
What's wrong with John Voight? John Voight's a good get.
He would have been 20 years ago.
Look, listen, I don't give a fuck, okay? You get Tom Brady even at the end of his career. You get somebody. That's a good get. No, but my point...
Yeah, if you got Tom Brady at John Voight's age.
Oof. Still take him over Tua.
Who's out there? You can't get, a Robert Duvall? Somebody cool like that?
I mean, here's the thing. I think a lot of the older dudes were cool and probably were based, but I don't think there's any new... Well, there's no new people that are cool anyway. Who do you think Chris Hemsworth's going to vote for? You know? The Jack Reacher guy, the guy who's Mr. Alpha Male. By the way, the reason Jack Reacher show's doing so good because most base people were loving it because yeah, it's badass, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden he goes, oh yeah, actually I think guys that are for Trump are big old pussies. And you're like, all right, well, but the moment a Scott Baio or anybody says, oh yeah, I'm a Republican, they immediately love Hollywood again because somebody from Hollywood said it. So you guys just want you're just mad that Hollywood didn't accept you. Mm-hmm. I actually hate this. I don't give a fuck if someone from Hollywood agrees with me or not. Even if they do, I go, fuck them, they're retarded. You know?
All of the signals.
And that's not to say that I still won't watch stuff that I like and shows that I like that are funny, but the difference is I do not care about the politics of these people either way.
No, I don't even care if they've raped people. I still watch the first 3 seasons of House of Cards.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Look, Kevin Spacey, great actor.
He's one of the best.
But great actor.
Corruptible and corrupting.
The problem with him, though, is he started to do that thing that a lot of people do where he's starting to just do the same imitation of himself. He's like Walton Goggins now. I'm sick of By the way, Walton Goggins is fucking overrated. I'm sick of him.
He Bobcat Gold with himself, where he has to be that guy now all the time.
He's like, Mama, I'm going to talk like this in every show. And you're like, we're doing this again?
Luckily, I wear this magical amulet from AirTech that keeps me safe from all of the various signals out there. And also means, look at this, look how strong I am. I think this is making me more powerful, as a matter of fact. Look at that. This stuff is absolutely packed with AirTech. I didn't even bring any socks or toothbrush or dog meat or anything like that. Just completely full of...
So somebody in some point of his life told Russell Brand he was funny and to improv?
Yeah.
Okay.
AirTech. You should get one as well, particularly if you're planning to go to an airport anytime soon, because the bloody things...
How does it work? Explain to me scientifically. Let's say that amulet that you're wearing, let's say that amulet does actually block 5G signal. Fine. How is it protecting the entirety of your body if the amulet's this size?
Well, it's because the Wi-Fi signal's still like a bullet.
No.
And the bullet stops.
No.
Are full of lethal signals. AirTech, a glorious amulet to protect you from corrupting signals.
Honestly, it is comical that they're calling it an amulet.
Yeah.
Doesn't that just kind of make it funnier?
Well,
Hey,
can
Russell.
you know what just makes it all better for me is the fact that the way he acts and talks makes it seem like he's making fun of the people who would buy that as well. So it's kind of nice.
He is.
Because he is. He's cashing checks and making fun of them.
Yeah, because he is.
Hey, Russell, what does the Bible say about magic?
You have donated.
Let's see here. I meant to get this to yesterday, but we didn't get to it. So this is Robert Kraft on the Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
I think the clip speaks for itself.
he pretty much details the whole story out.
You have donated money to Democratic politicians. You donated the most money to President Obama's campaign out of all the NFL owners. But you talked about what happened in Charlottesville. You're also good friends with Donald Trump. And in 2017, you said Trump will be great for the economy. So how do you feel?
And he was, by the way. Just to be clear, Charlemagne, he was. Where's your pride flag? Isn't it normally behind you?
No, it's like, I don't get down with that gay shit unless they tell me to.
Oh, got it.
Before, because he's fueled a lot of the dangerous things that have happened that you're talking about.
Has he? In what way?
Yeah, well, let me just say, I'm a Democrat. I've been I was head of the Democratic
I like
City
getting hand jobs from Chinese ladies.
Yeah.
Committee
Who
in
doesn't?
Brookline and Newton, and I ran.
That's the club that he went to that was busted for sex trafficking, by the way. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Teddy Kennedy's re-election campaign with a young man called Tommy O'Neill.
I know it, but
in
again, it's-
Boston,
No, I know. He's a boring person.
Yeah,
who
he's
was
terrible.
Tip O'Neill's son.
I don't think there's
Yeah.
a single sports team billionaire owner that has ever been like really exciting.
Mark Cuban. I hate him, but yeah.
No,
He's got
kind
energy.
of a dork too, though.
I'm not saying he's a dork, but at least he could talk.
Yeah, I
And
suppose.
I've always been
And I hate Mark Cuban, by the way.
Can't stand him.
Democratic.
Absolute faggot.
First hour,
Donald Trump became
Oh,
a
good
social
job.
friend
$5 every time.
in the early 90s when I was going down to Florida. And then when my wife of blessed memory died 13 years ago, he was one of 4 or 5 people who reached out to me.
Wow, what a nice human thing for Trump to do. What a nice guy.
For a busy billionaire guy who's very, very busy to
So
take time out of his day.
when somebody does that, man, you know what? They're your friend. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
And
a
was
bro move.
Yeah.
That's what bros do.
Really nice. The only donation I ever gave to him was he called me when he got elected, and I made a strong donation to his inauguration. I couldn't believe it. It was like having someone who's a drunk fraternity brother become president.
First off, George Bush was president. He was Mr. Drunk Fraternity Bro.
I mean, I couldn't believe that,
That he
you
made
know, he was, and, you know.
It wasn't
and,
that funny.
Yeah,
Nah, I know. But they're just trained to laugh whenever a white Jewish-looking guy's talking.
Yeah.
Charlemagne has to laugh when he's in those rooms.
Charlene really wants to try to make sure he gets free skyboxes and shit for Patriots games.
Yeah.
Just in case they get good again.
things. I mean, I'll say this since I was very upset what happened January 6th.
He led an insurrection in this country.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he led an insurrection in his country. Yeah. Charlemagne is one of the dumbest people alive.
Wait a minute. The last part is the.
Oh,
that's
sorry,
the
sorry,
very
sorry.
last part.
Pardon?
I think he led an insurrection in this country. Yeah.
And I haven't talked to him since then.
That was the part that I.
Oh, so he called you
when your wife
your wife died, and then because old ladies with like diabetes walked on the Capitol, you can't talk to him again. Bro, these fucking, I know it's an old saying, but these hoes ain't loyal. None of them are. Okay, so Trump today was sitting down with Bloomberg News, and there's only one clip that's worth
The
playing.
lying Bloomberg News.
And they were talking about the Wall Street Journal, and there's only one clip you need to see.
What does the Wall Street Journal know? I'm meeting with them tomorrow. What does the Wall Street Journal know? They've been wrong about everything. So have you, by the way. You've been wrong.
You're trying to turn this. You're trying to turn this.
You've been wrong.
No, you're trying to turn. You're trying to turn this into debate. There are
It's
business
not a debate.
people. There
No,
are
but
business
you're wrong.
people.
You've been wrong. You've been wrong all your life on this stuff.
That's all you need to hear.
Ouch.
That's the clip. That's it. I just you're wrong. Sword and Scale
He's such a
donated.
fucking bully. I love him.
Sword and Scale donated $100.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Mr. Sword and
Thanks,
Scale. We
man.
appreciate it.
Where?
Yo, it's been a while. Hope you're all doing well. We're doing well. We see you're doing well. You're
Yeah,
doing
dude, you're
very
everywhere.
well.
Mr. Gold check mark.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, gold check mark. Hey, bro, can you give
That's
us
some next level shit.
Hey, Sword and Scale, we're back on YouTube now. Can you give us a little taste of that check mark? Just to throw a little our way, okay? Just throw a little bit to it. We don't want all of it, just a little bit. It's fine.
I haven't seen Mike in a while, man. I hope you're well, dude. Honestly, I have not talked to you in a while, but I really hope you're well.
Well, that's because he didn't like what you did on January 6th. He told me.
Is that why?
Yeah, he goes.
Mike's going around. Mike from Sword and Sales going. I couldn't talk to him again after that day, and I'm like, I wasn't even there.
Yeah, I told people not to go.
I watched it on D Live, and I was denouncing it on D Live, and I still lost my account. That was the best part. Remember that?
Yes.
They nuked everyone
I
on
do
D Live
remember
that
that.
played any footage from J6. And I even appealed it and was like, did you watch my stream? Because the whole time I was going, these people are idiots. Why are they out here? Go home. Disperse. I was literally on the side of authority that day. And they're like, nope, Sorry, you're suspended. You were playing footage from it. I'm like, oh, okay. So you can't show a crime scene photo nowadays and say murder bad.
No,
you can't say that.
You can't do that.
Okay, I guess
You're not allowed.
I guess Mike's
Dude,
screwed then.
have you? I
His
know.
Sword and Scales finish.
But dude, have you seen some? You've seen the clip. You can't watch anything on YouTube that's related to that because half the video's bleeped.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you can't any true
Anything.
crime.
Everything's bleeped.
All the interrogations now are just they can't say what they did.
Super
They
lame.
can't- Yeah, it's dude. I was watching a Whistling Diesel video, and he's literally like he cut his finger doing something, and then he was going to show it off. And then it was edited out, like very obviously, and then it just comes back, and he's got a Band-Aid on, and he's like, "Guys, just a heads up, we can't even like, if you even mention BLOOD, this algorithm hits me," and he gets like, 9 million views of videos, so he doesn't want to mess with that money. He can't even show like that he cut his finger because they're like, "Oh, that's gore," and you're like, "It's just a cut."
anything with blood, like it's rough. It's rough.
It's like you literally nowadays can go, guys, killing people is wrong, and they'll flag you for being like, why are you talking about killing people? Killing people is a phrase you can't say, and you're like, but I said it was wrong.
Now imagine having a producer who always has a safety off on the F
Oh
sword.
yeah, oh yes.
Imagine living that life.
Yeah.
You could do everything right. You do everything right, and then you have wild card Charlie Kelly over here just fucking coming out.
Virgie is literally a police issue Sig Sauer with a loose trigger.
Yeah, fucking being handled by a woman.
Yeah, who's trying to reach for a taser.
So those people that are really interesting and say things like, man, both sides of the coin are the same. Those really interesting
The
people.
Uniparty, man.
Well, bro, you're gonna love this song. You really, really, I think, are gonna enjoy
it's
this.
a song. Cool.
You like songs? That's one of your favorite
Awesome.
things.
No, to quote my friend Jeff Ray, music is terrible.
Oh well, guess what?
It's election year. It's that time, folks. Step right up. Step
Is
right
that
up.
your real voice?
Pick a clown, any clown. You're gonna vote for. It's election year. Cast your vote today. Pick a clown.
They gave me option A or B. Said which will it be? I told them C. None of the above.
Oh, take that, society.
Okay, I have a problem with this.
The septum piercing.
Heck yeah.
No, what's making me angry is that this beat is actually really good and it's wasted on him.
No, let's see. It's awesome. Let's see.
It's an illusion if both options boo-boo. That's why I can't fuck with either one. And I say I can't vote for that. Can't vote for that. Can't vote for that.
All right.
Not that.
Well, that's because you have a felony.
What? Yeah, you can't vote at all, asshole.
Yeah.
I can't vote for that. Can't vote for that.
Whenever a black guy has caged ears, I'm very wary right off the bat. Right off the bat.
Yeah, you can't vote because you're.
No, go ahead.
This thing, he can't vote because he's prepping for a Street Fighter tournament.
I can't vote for that. Yeah, because you can't get up and get to the polling station before 4 p.m.
Nope. Yeah, not that.
Yeah. Who's your main on Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
What's your Street Fighter? What's your favorite Street Fighter character, asshole?
By the way, I want to
Vegeta
say
or Goku, go.
Rob for Trump says, but Roy said the F slur twice last Thursday during the first hour. It's
his
okay.
show.
It's my show, though.
Yeah,
Would I fuck up?
I let one
He did
slip.
too.
I've let one slip so far. I've been counting everyone's. I forgot.
Yeah.
I thought he had. I thought we were 1-1. I forgot he had 2.
Yeah,
but-
2-1.
But at least when we do it and when we get in trouble, we don't
their
want to
show-
murder Virgie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
Or sorry,
hold
we're on
I
YouTube.
still-
We don't want to
No.
Virgie.
Unalive. I think you'd say unalive.
They're gonna take that.
No,
away,
you
too.
can't even.
No.
do
I'm not
that.
saying. I'm not saying that we should.
Dog, you can't even say Minecraft now.
Oh yeah,
They'll
that's
skip
actually yeah.
Minecraft
You
in context.
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
did you see the new? Speaking of this shit, did you see the new shit they're doing with Call of Duty now with the voice chat? They
No.
have AI monitoring your voice chat and report you, like if you say, but the AI, I swear to God, and it even says it in Activision's terms and service, it can tell if it's a black dude saying it, and they don't get reported.
Wait, no. How does it? Hold on.
That's gonna be fun to play with.
Yeah, I swear to God, and it also listens to the reactions of other players to things you say. So if you say something and then everybody in the room just gets mad, it doesn't matter if what you said was perfectly fine. It's the other people reacting to what you say in the voice chat that matters.
It's like 30
And
Rock.
you'll get
It's
warning.
like 30 Rock. Good phone etiquette is important. It's important. It lets you know the race of the person you're talking to.
Yeah,
dude, I want to
literally that.
I want to go back to the good old days.
But how does it know? Hold on. The implications of that are startling. You're saying that. Look, joking aside, I do know black dudes that sound white. Like,
Oh yeah, no, they'll get popped. They'll get popped.
and to be fair, I know white dudes that sound black. So how does it know?
I don't know,
No, it
man.
doesn't.
I'm very. I'm just happy that I live in a time now where at least there's Discord, and if I want to
Yeah,
play video
yeah.
games with my friends on PC, I could just get in a Discord and we can say all the words we used to say
For
to each
now.
other.
For now.
Well, for now, but I mean,
Well-
once Discord, if Discord ever adds that AI shit, then we just move to the next one. Somebody will
Yeah,
make one. where
Guild
you
is
can
already
just-
a thing.
Yeah.
Guild is basically Discord, but for like right-wing dissidents.
Load needs
Hold
a
on.
collective lift. I get introspective and drift, reflecting on my own neglected gifts. Brainstorming ways to come up and coming up with ways to patch the rips. The last the vote is in. Caucuses can't talk across the aisle. It's a big.
This guy must be big. 169 subscribers. Okay, he's not doing great.
All right, then this guy definitely stole this beat. I don't know where he got.
There's no
this
way
beat.
that's his beat.
Because that beat actually is pretty good, and it's
Yeah.
wasted on this fucking guy.
The only good political song is Rick Santorum's Game On, and outside of that, I can't really think of another one. Okay,
Well,
this story.
Once you come out with a banger like that, it's hard to top it.
This story is fucking wild.
The Oakland County Sheriff says they were posing as DTE workers. A 72-year-old man killed in a Rochester Hills home invasion, and the details in this case are chilling. Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Will Jones in for Devin Skillian.
And I'm Kimberly Gill. The sheriff
this
says
was
they
in
got the
Detroit?
first call a little before.
Yeah, hold on. Because
Isn't it amazing how in Detroit, right, it's either open fields and rotted out buildings or like like castles. There's
So,
no
yeah.
in between. Detroit, there's no middle class. It's literally people that live in castles or live in literal garbage cans.
Yeah, that's been that way since Henry Ford. This is the one I wanted to play because there's body cam footage of the people at the door pretending to be.
The stunning new image of a suspect wanted for murder could help solve a horrifying case. Thank you so much for joining us for 7 News Detroit at 11. I'm Mike Duffy. The Oakland County Sheriff says it was a targeted attack against a Hamtramck business owner. 2 suspects showed up at his home on Newcastle Street in Rochester Hills and conned their way into the home.
DTE.
Yep. Look, there's a guy.
That's
We're checking for gas leaks.
What followed left a 72-year-old man dead and his wife tied up and terrorized.
Yeah, they tied her up and then killed him.
Tonight, the sheriff and a former neighbor are sharing what they know with 7 News Detroit
What?
reporter
This,
Brett Kast.
I don't like this.
Well, law enforcement has been here most of the day and now into the night, finally securing that critical footage showing the suspects behind this brutal murder.
Or DTE.
2 men posing as DTE workers investigating a gas leak.
We're checking for gas leaks.
Knock on a Rochester Hills front door. Their car even had a DTE placard on the side.
Wow.
This is too professional of a hit. Something stinks about this. They didn't take anything. They didn't do
They
anything.
tied up the wife, so it kind of feel like they might have been torturing him in front of her to get some sort of info. That's what this feels like, right?
Yeah, this
because like, why would you tie up the wife? Like,
This
if you're
doesn't
72,
feel like a
right?
robbery. Let me put it that
Yeah,
way.
if
It feels like something like
Yeah, if
somebody
you're
was looking
72,
for a
you go in with a
safe.
gun. You hold. You go in and you steal their
You
fucking
rip and
shit,
run.
their jewelry
Right.
and their fucking all that shit, and you go. The fact that they tied her up, right? There's something. I agree with you. There's something else going on here. This is not normal.
I feel like this guy was involved in something, like maybe a little bit over his head. You know,
I
something like
don't
that.
know if the next video gives us details, but it does. Like the next video that I threw in there, they did bust one of these dudes. So I guarantee you, within like the next week, I've got my eye on it.
All right,
I'm gonna keep updating it.
let's see.
But soon after being let in, they allegedly murdered the homeowner in his basement.
He was found again deceased in the basement. We're not sure exactly the cause.
It's not
quite
you-
frankly, because there was so
yeah.
much blood.
Sheriff Michael Bouchard says the suspects
Oh, yeah,
first
they
visited
tortured him,
Thursday
dog.
night, but came back Friday morning. On that second visit, the 72-year-old homeowner took the suspects downstairs, and then the suspects came back upstairs alone, tied up the victim's wife, and searched the home for roughly 20 minutes.
You see, yeah, like you said, 20 minutes searching the home.
That's
a loving guy.
Special Ed says he owned a jewelry store. It was a planned hit. Nah, it makes sense. Because a lot of these guys, a lot of people think these jewelry guys like keep shit at home, and some of them do. But most of the smart ones,
Search the home for roughly 20 minutes.
A loving guy.
If there's
owned
one
a-
thing I know about jewelry store owners is that they're all legitimate businessmen and they never
The
get
business,
involved
cared
in
about it.
anything shady ever.
his neighborhood and his community. Shouldn't have been a target of
Yo,
this.
what is going on with like the YouTube
Yeah, it's-
quality changing to 144 on its own?
No one should ever be a target of this.
Records show the business he owned is a jewelry store in Hamtramck. A sign outside the store.
You know what that is, Royce?
Hmm.
It's peak hours, so they're doing it to lighten their server load.
Said it was closed for a family emergency. The sheriff says they're investigating whether owning the store made him a target by thieves looking for cash or jewelry.
We believe this was very targeted.
See what I mean? How it just fucking clicked, how the quality went down on its
Why
own?
does it? And it's always when it switches to the guy.
They're not
It's
just
weird.
knocking on doors and doing this.
But when I started hearing the details of what happened, it was very disturbing.
Austin Rogers grew up across the street and says his dad is friends with the victim.
He was a nice guy. He was, always doing yard work. That's when I
Austin
would see him.
Rogers grew up across the street.
He always wave, say hello.
The sheriff's department sharing this crucial piece of evidence, hoping someone recognizes the suspects, while a neighborhood is still reeling from what happened.
A utility person walks up to your door, you're inclined to trust them, especially if they have a truck out there that says DTE.
And DTE says before.
Okay, there's something about when it cuts to that photo
Or visiting your home,
You saw that, right?
Yeah, well, every time it cut to the other guy, to the sheriff,
either
it would
by
do it.
phone, text,
It's
or
because
email.
the
They
most
say you
amount
can
of pixels are changing at that
always
time.
ask a worker for photo
That
identification.
is not a
and
good
whenever
design.
What is going on YouTube? I know
No, that's just how streaming works, dog.
Yeah, wow. Okay,
It's
wait.
keyframes and shit.
Is this you said there was more? Oh, yeah, I got it.
37-year-old Carlos Jose
Oh, good.
Hernandez.
Right channel
behind
audio.
bars in Louisiana, awaiting
Yeah.
extradition.
Look, as long as it's right channel, at least they could hear
But
it. But I know, I get it. The fact that it's mono
it's
to begin with.
to Michigan.
It's so funny that it's
accused of
mono on the
impersonating
right
a
channel too, because that is not industry standard.
I know.
DTE
I'm
worker
aware.
and murdering 72-year-old Hussein Murray Friday in his Rochester Hills home.
We were able to ascertain that he was very much traveling to get out of state. And we had a sheriff's office in Louisiana on the freeway watching for a vehicle we believed he was traversing
Oh
in.
man, they really had like this guy laid out.
Can we
To
stop?
get across
Can we
the
stop?
country?
You don't have to
And
say
they, in fact,
ascertain and traversing. You're sheriff. Just talk to
I
me like
spotted
I'm a
him and
regular
pulled him
person.
over.
He was
Yeah,
taken
like Deputy Pikachu.
Deputy
Taken into
Pikachu.
custody without
Well, say what you
incident
want about Grady Judd. He
Saturday.
doesn't fucking pepper his fucking speeches with
I know.
$10 words. He's look, this knucklehead gonna be a guest in the county jail, and that's
law enforcement
All right.
here in Michigan and across the country still looking for the other suspect.
Don't have as much information on him. He was more in the background in the video. We're still seeking people out there, people that would know who maybe this guy is, may have known his accomplices, may have known his friends.
Meanwhile, the jewelry and pawn shop Hussein Murray owned in Hamtramck remains closed. Authorities believe the suspects were hoping to steal valuables from the victim's home. However, it is unclear if they found anything.
I don't believe.
Murray-
I still don't buy it, man, because there's ways to do it without killing the fucking guy.
Yeah, man.
It is
This
hard to
feels
put in
like he was intended to be killed. Like I don't. This had no. I don't think this had anything to do with. They might find evidence that they did try to get some stuff off of him to make
Right.
it look like a robbery. But I don't think this was a robbery because I mean, honestly, a guy that rich, you're in his house with his wife, two guys. You guys got guns. That's easy peasy. That's an easy time. Both of you get on the fucking ground. Where's the goddamn safe? Very simple.
It seems crazy. Like it's
Only 20 minutes for that house is not enough time to rob it.
yeah.
Watch as the bedroom door on the right there slowly
Oh, this
creaks
is
open
creepy.
to reveal a ghoulish figure standing there watching people sleep. It's like something out of a horror movie. Bellevue police say there were 6 people in the house at the time, including kids.
It is a big concern for us, and that's why this is so out of the
So this guy's just going to people's houses and watching them sleep?
Well, I don't know if it's this guy.
an area, and it's actually really.
But we don't know if it's not.
We
Inside
haven't ruled
job.
him out yet.
Inside job.
Yes. he's like a creepier Dexter.
Yes.
But instead of killing people, he just likes to jack off in people's homes.
Really scary.
It's the Bay Harbor Jacker. He's back again.
But he still lays down the plastic.
Yeah. And just like Dexter, he's like, yeah, I'm one of the experts in cum splatter. That's what I do.
Oh, he's a cum splatter guy, yeah.
He's Miami-Dade's forensic cum specialist.
He's really bad at it because he always gets loud and clumsy with the blue tarp.
And he's got some black guy in the department that's like, I'm on to you. I think you the Bay Harbor cummer.
Remember when he fucked his stepsister? That was weird. Dexter?
Yeah.
That was
it's odd.
Great.
So we have another reporter here that's too old and doing the hair dye thing and they're trying to look young.
The Wayne Newton thing?
Yes. Yes.
Fucking Mr. New Vegas over here.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm David Rose. That serial home burglary suspect is in jail, accused of breaking into multiple houses in the middle of the night. But even though King County prosecutors have charged him with 14 felonies, including...
Look, I'm not trying to make it anyone's worst day ever, but does any of these fuckers ever cum splatter all over the people that are sleeping?
I don't know, man. 14 felonies for watching some folks sleep. I feel like that's a bit
little.
harsh.
It's a little overkill.
I think so.
4 residential burglaries in that same neighborhood.
Oh.
He has not been charged with that haunting home break-in that is the stuff of nightmares. After word spread in Bellevue's Lakemont neighborhood.
Nice neighborhood, nice car out front.
About this serial home burglar breaking into houses in the middle
and jacking off
of the night. This homeowner's wife couldn't sleep.
I woke up and I realized she wasn't there, so I went downstairs and I see her glued to her screen.
What is this guy?
Whoa, hold on. Forget the serial jacker.
So I went down to get a liter of beer, but we did not have any more beer.
Who the fuck is this alien human?
I noticed that my car had no petrol in it.
Remember in Earth Girls Are Easy when the alien shaved and acted human? That's what this guy is.
Hell yeah.
This homeowner's wife couldn't sleep.
I woke up and I realized she wasn't there, so I went downstairs.
He's from Canada. They say he's a little slow, eh?
No, you're right.
Hold
He's an alien, and at the end of this interview, he's like,
fucking hell
nailed
yeah. Then he eats a whole banana with the skin on.
He's contacting his fucking home planet going, I think I got this human shit pretty
fucking nailed it.
Pretty good at it.
Look, I watched that movie, K-Pax. Kevin Spacey's in it.
And who's like more natural and a like normal person than that guy?
This looks like just your uncle messing with his new green screen.
And I see her glued to her screen, looking at
glued to her screen.
And then I asked, what happened there? And he said, well, he's not around no more. And I said, well, that don't sound too good for him then.
End of story.
And I see her glued to her screen, looking at camera footage.
Laurent says everyone was...
Laurent. Is this French-Canadian, Pessy? He sounds French-Canadian.
And this motherfucker's looking up
Hold
at his, he's
on.
looking up at his home planet.
Laurent? Yeah.
Glued to her screen, looking at camera footage.
Laurent says...
That sounds French-Canadian to me.
Everyone was freaked out.
outside and I was walking mon chien and they heard that noise. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
After his cameras caught the first burglary at his neighbor's house.
It's clear that you hear him jump from the neighbor's deck and you can see him run to his car 1 minute after the alarm rang.
Then he says his wife spotted the suspect return.
She's like, Laurent, he's here, he's here, he's here.
Laurent, that's French-Canadian, bro.
Yeah.
We saw him
Gross.
go around the cul-de-sac, slowly park, and...
expose his penis.
What is it with this fucking guy?
Then come out and...
Imagine there's a story where guys go to people's houses and watching them sleep, and you're so weird that we cannot focus on that part of the story. Imagine being that weird of a guy.
Look at houses that were behind us.
She called 911 with a description of the gray GMC Yukon, and officers responded quickly.
Stolen. Great GMC.
What if he's just a very aggressive door-to-door salesman? He's just waiting for you to wake up to be like, hey, by the way, you guys interested in...
You wouldn't wake up so much if you had these new pillows.
Hey, when was the last time you had your roof done? And you're like, oh my God, they're in our houses now. with the
He
roof
sneaks in-
scams.
The roof scams are fucking the worst.
Sneaks into your house and busts a nut on your carpet so he can sell you a new wet vac.
Like, see, fucking so you sleep in it. He goes, "Hi, I'm with the power company. Have you tried solar panels?"
Yeah. You know, the government, if you qualify, the government will totally pay for them.
Get out of my house.
He initially left his vehicle and then went running into a neighborhood.
Bellevue police say the burglar eluded them that night after he abandoned his vehicle and fled on foot.
Because it was a stolen car, right?
They impounded the SUV, and court documents say surveillance images helped them identify the driver.
So you left your real car there?
As Kevin Sampson. The next.
Oh, yeah, this guy's into watching people sleep.
This guy looks like a 90s black.
Yeah. He was on a different world.
He does look like a different world.
Yeah.
Next day, Sampson showed up.
I think he also dated Khadijah on Living Single. I'm pretty sure.
To pick up his SUV with a story, claiming a friend had borrowed it, even showing officers.
Yeah, my friend likes to borrow my car and watch people sleep.
Yeah,
It's
my friend
super
likes
weird.
my friend likes to borrow my car, then disguise himself as me,
Yeah.
and then go break into people's houses and jack it.
He's a real jerk.
Yeah, I'm sure the DNA evidence will clear me.
Instagram messages he said he got from the friend that read, "Yo, bro, Marquis said your car got towed." To which he replied, "Where?" And got the reply, "In Bellevue." Said he parked and walked away from it. Detectives say it was all a lie.
Ah, he set up a fake Insta.
And that Sampson started a fake Instagram account.
This is so
Bro!
lame. You don't think they're going to figure that out very quickly?
It'll take him 2 seconds to see the account was just created.
Yeah, exactly. And you have no chat history. They have no chat history.
And was actually messaging.
And by the way, when your Instagram name is Sleepin' Peeper69, you're giving it away.
Himself. Officers arrested him and then started piecing together a troubling pattern of escalation, finding 2 charges for indecent exposure. The first incident on November 28th, when police say he summoned a 16-year-old girl to the Jeep he was driving.
Oh, boy.
See, we were having
fun. It's not fun anymore.
We were just having a little fun, and now this man's a legitimate menace.
And exposed himself. The most recent occurred on January 30th.
You've chosen, and he said you were chosen to be exposed, is what he said before he did it.
When officers arrested Sampson at the Factoria Mall in the same blue-colored Jeep Grand Cherokee, after officers say he got the attention of a woman and exposed himself. Then in June,
This guy's a problem.
Suspect in that same exact blue Jeep tried to kidnap a woman in Kent.
Okay, this
This
went
guy's
from
just gonna keep
funny
escalating.
little story to
Physically picking her up and putting her in the vehicle.
Oh, good. Sleeping Peeper 69 has entered the chat. That's great.
Her friend intervened and helped her escape. Police were not able to identify Sampson as the suspect. Then in August, this terrifying home burglary caught on video at 2 a.m.
You see the suspect literally enter into a main bedroom and then look into the bed, see that these folks are sleeping, and then walk out. That's scary stuff.
After the door closes, the video shows the homeowner get up and follow the suspect. Fortunately,
I wouldn't do that by yourself, ma'am.
Nobody was hurt, but a handgun
She didn't
was
even
stolen.
shake her
In
husband.
all,
A handgun was stolen. Why wasn't the gun with you in your bedroom? That's the place you need it when you're sleeping.
Yeah, honestly, there's some nights I've regrettably forgotten to bring my gun in my room, and I wake up the next day and I'm like, "You fucking idiot!" Like, why? If somebody got in, what would have, you know? If anything,
Detective Jeff
like
Christensen
I've
detailed
once or
evidence
twice I've left it on my kitchen island, and I'm like, "Oh, great! If somebody broke in last night, now they have a gun." That's not helpful for anyone.
Great. Now the ghoul has the knife.
The court documents to tie Sampson
Look, I'm
to
on your
4
side. I left the gun out for you and everything.
Yeah, come on, man.
home burglaries, locating good
He's
image.
just leaving it. He leaves a gun out for Polk County Santa Claus with milk and cookies. You have to leave a gun out for Grady Judd every year on election night.
Yes,
you have to leave a gun out for Grady
It
Judd.
is
true.
Mm-hmm.
Images of him pawning a stolen Louis Vuitton purse, using stolen credit cards, and video of him cashing stolen checks for thousands of dollars.
Under 2410648873, is your true and correct name Kevin Michael Sampson?
Yes. At his arraignment, prosecutors laid out multiple felony charges.
Counts 1, 2,
Man,
and
you
3
can't even trust
identity.
Naruto blacks these days, dog.
Mm-mm.
Getting rough out here.
You really can't.
theft in the first degree, residential burglary, attempting to elude a pursuing police vehicle, identity theft in the second
He
degree.
gets all the Dragon Balls and just wishes for people to see his penis. Super fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, it's not really
super fucking
this
weird.
reboot.
Bro.
This reboot sucks,
Yeah.
man.
Dragon Ball XXX.
He wishes for a better credit score, and Shinra had to tell him to pick something else.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm not a miracle worker. I can bring people back from the dead, but that's about it.
It's actually Dragon Ball ZZZZZ because he likes to jerk off on sleeping people.
Nut Rudo, good too.
Nut
Yes,
Rudo's a
yes,
good
that's
one.
also
Rudo?
good. Yeah, he's a big fan.
Oh fuck! There's literally an anime just called Bleach.
There you go.
Yes, there is.
There you go.
Trafficking and stolen property in the first degree.
Sampson is facing 14 felony counts in all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Come on, Kevin. The only case the prosecutor would not pursue.
Or it could be like one of those new animes that has really long names, like the time I was transported into a fantasy land and then was immediately charged with grape.
Yeah, what happens?
But honestly, this guy, if he goes to prison, it's perfect because that's really the best way to curb that behavior. Because it's not, you're not going to be walking around the prison chacking off in front of other inmates and shit.
No.
You're going to get your jaw
Think about it.
broken.
It's like that. It's like a Twilight Zone episode where like all the guy wanted to do was be left alone and read, but his glasses are broken. Now you got to go somewhere where there's a bunch of sleepy people. But if you jerk off neck, they're gonna kill you.
You're going to get in trouble.
You're gonna kill you. They're calling him One Stroke Man. That's his anime name.
Charges on was this one, even though Sampson's cell phone pinged 50 feet from.
He brought his cell phone.
50 feet.
The house. When I look at the cases and the preponderance
Isn't
of
it crazy now, too? Like, even if you turn off location, how good the cell tower can get you? Because, like, years ago, the cell tower, they would know you were in the general area.
Right.
But now they ping you straight from, even if you turn location off, that tower will ping you and go, he's, like, on that cul-de-sac. Like, they'll get you down to 4 house radius.
Yeah, well, that's because like back in the early 2000s, they would be like, "Oh, we couldn't track them because we didn't have enough towers." Now, when you get pinged, it's like 12 towers. They know exactly.
Also,
where the
remember a
fuck
lot
you
of
are.
these fucking idiots get caught because they put the place they're gonna rob in their Google Maps, and then that saves that. No, for real, that saves
How else
everything.
am I going to find it? Because the roads sometimes
That's a
are
good
very
point.
annoying.
That's a good point, yeah.
And I see that you've charged.
What you do is you case the place as a cop, okay? And you ask if they have timers and stuff like in Home Alone, right?
Oh.
But then when you smile, your cop for some reason has a diamond tooth.
Why does
That's
the
a
cop have a
weird.
diamond
That they would
tooth?
let a cop have
That's
a
very
diamond
weird.
tooth.
With multiple burglaries.
God, man, is that one of the perfect movies ever made?
1 and 2. Both Home Alones were amazing.
2 is good, but I'm just saying, as far as a perfect movie, right? Like Home Alone 1 is like, it still holds up and is a juggernaut. I can still watch that as an adult.
It's hilarious,
which
It's
is
great.
crazy to me.
In that neighborhood in the middle of the night. Why won't you charge him with the creepiest?
I was such a fat kid that when I watched that movie, my part I was most jealous about was being able to have so much ice cream, like without getting in trouble.
You're just eating all that ice cream.
Oh yeah, watching
gangster
Johnny
films.
Carson. Johnny Carson too. It's watching Johnny Carson. I remember that.
Of the cases where he's allegedly on camera in the bedroom of the people's house.
We don't have clear evidence that shows him in that bedroom.
Man, Conan, go back to late night.
If we did, it would be a very different story.
Casey McNerthney with the King County
Why are you standing
I wanted to ask, what is he doing with his arms?
What is he doing with his legs?
But look, why does he have like this?
Oh my
wide-
God, the legs too. But look, no.
Why does he look like he's
All right.
gonna fight this guy? He
No,
looks like he's gonna fight.
Everybody focused on different things. You guys focused on his stance. I'm looking at his arms dangling.
Yeah.
He has the body language of an NPC.
Yeah, what is he
looks like-
doing?
He looks like the reporter just told him, "I fucked your mother last night."
Yeah, he's spowing up. He's pulling up on him.
He's like permanently in the Weaver stance. He looks like he's about to draw a 38 special.
Yeah.
What's this guy fucking doing, man?
Prosecutor's office says the video of the suspect is not clear enough to identify Sampson.
It's not at all a reluctance of prosecutors. It's the legal standard and the
No, it
evidence
is.
we have
It's
so
your Soros backed.
Left wing fucking.
Meanwhile,
Even if
it's
we-
probably a small conservative town
Yeah.
too. They probably really do have an attorney general, a DA that's like, I would love to prosecute this. This guy is a menace, but I can't do it.
tried to get this before a jury, which we couldn't do ethically. But if we tried to do that,
Have
it
you
wouldn't
tried
be
it doing it
approved by the court.
unethically?
Because we don't have the evidence to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt.
How many surveillance cameras do you have around your house?
We have 8.
Laurent says neighbors are talking more since the burglaries, and he's planning to install cameras closer to the street. He says everyone's happy that Samson is in jail, but they've all learned an important lesson. Cameras that get clear video can make all the difference.
This was brought to you by Ring.
Yep.
Get ready for Prime Day coming up.
What an elaborate Amazon commercial that was. That's crazy.
That's right. Ring. Don't have people jacking off on you while you're sleeping.
I don't want it.
The devastation and the need for help in western North Carolina from Helene, and this is a look at some of the damage in the Lake Lure and Chimney Rock area. But a man there is now facing charges accused of targeting FEMA workers.
Who's the hero?
Wait, what?
Who's the hero?
Okay, wait. You guys are going to be so fucking angry at this story.
Okay.
Joining
Be
us on
prepared.
Queen City.
You're going to be mad.
Okay.
News at 10. I'm Brian Blakely. That man now facing charges, and tonight the FEMA administrator is talking about what happened and why her staff had to cancel meetings and events and helping folks who need it right now as a result. Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger has a look at what that threat entailed.
It's hard to believe some of the devastation that has come out of western North Carolina, and there's been so much that officials, federal and state, have been around helping those affected. But over the weekend, that help, specifically FEMA, was reportedly...
Oh, you mean the people that weren't letting other people help their neighbors and were threatening to arrest them?
Yeah, that was really charming.
Target.
It's going to be in reference to some threats made to the Chimney Rock area. They were made to a soldier in Polk County. They did brandish a AR-15.
That was a dispatcher in Rutherford County right after a call was made. Deputies say that a man, who they later identified as William Jacob Parsons, was wanting to target FEMA workers. The reason right now is still a mystery, but...
Target in what way?
Authorities and even FEMA's own
No,
administrator...
that's not what happened. What happened was he walked out of his fucking house with a fucking AR-15 and told National Guard to get the fuck off of his property.
Oh.
Believe misinformation.
I believe that's
There's been
perfectly
a lot
legal.
of misinformation and
Misinformation. No, FEMA fucking sucks. If you talk to people down there, they fucking hate the way you're helping and responding to them, but no one says anything. All these fucking reporters and all these fucking FEMA people, all these fucking assholes just lie about what they're doing. And if you question them, it's like, it's these stupid hillbillies. We're trying to help these dumb hillbillies out.
Because they can't help themselves.
These stupid dumb hillbillies would be eating rocks if it wasn't for us out here. You talk down to these people, you call them stupid, and then when they get mad at you and they go, get off my fucking property, you call them misinformation people. Fuck off.
Oh, no, actually,
Bro,
they didn't just call him misinformation, Royce. They also took the weekend off.
Dude,
they shut down all operations for the weekend because one guy told his National Guardsman to get the fuck off.
So they're punishing everyone else.
Right, they're punishing all the hillbillies to let them know if any of you hillbillies get out of line, you're not going to get clean water.
Yeah.
You don't deserve it.
It's 2024, and we still make fun of FEMA for how they handled New Orleans.
Yeah.
You think we're going to take them serious now?
Yeah, exactly.
it's not okay, right? The misinformation is just not okay.
We're doing a great job.
okay, guys.
I love the FEMA person basically saying, we're doing a great job.
Yeah.
We're doing a great job. We're the best, and we always historically have done a great job. George Bush hates black people.
And any threats
God,
to anybody.
that was one of the all-time greatest moments in history.
Yeah.
The funniest part isn't Kanye saying it.
It's Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Myers looking over at him.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
It's the most deer in the headlights look I've ever seen if somebody ever have on television was Mike Myers being like, oh boy.
Well, better go back to Canada.
When we're faced with a situation where people have such great need is really...
And we gave these hillbilly toothless fucking fucks $750 and they're complaining?
We gave them bean-based humanitarian rations.
And also, I love that the way that they fight with these people is they go, now all of a sudden you do the federal government. Hey, listen, if I'm paying my taxes, the least you could do is help me when there's a national disaster, right?
Yeah, and
the bare minimum. The bare minimum.
To be fair, yes, I do need the federal government because you keep telling everyone else that's trying to help me to go away or they're going to go to jail.
No choice, yeah.
So somebody's got to help me.
Hurtful.
FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell.
I'd go to another pizza place, but the mafia keeps driving them out of town. So what do you want me to do?
Was on the ground in Caldwell County Monday looking at the damage, but also addressing what became...
FEMA has their own flags.
a weekend of concern after the threats came to light.
I immediately took action to
shut down operations to make sure none of these fucking fucks got help.
To make sure that they learn that next time we're on your property, fuck your Fourth Amendment.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do what we want.
the field until we could validate what that was.
That threat clear. Deputies say Parsons was found with a rifle and gun. And while that threat was found to be true, federal authorities say there's a lot of information.
What threat? I want to know what the
What threat
specific
did he
threat
do?
was.
Can someone explain to me what he did?
That is not. They've been addressing reports of misinformation directly on their website, calling it rumor response. Much of those rumors have been centered around statements that FEMA would pay only around $750 to those affected by Helene, or that federal government is seizing property affected by Helene. Neither statement is true. While in Caldwell County, the county manager there did address some misinformation, saying it takes away from the help that's needed. They also told us what they have seen.
People posing as FEMA, and that's a strange thing.
First of all, I would never pretend to be a Fed. That's ridiculous.
It's permission.
Authorities were able to track down
That's like
Parsons. He was
pretending to be
arrested.
a Fed is like pretending to be a predator, like
But
a child
but
predator.
somebody
Hello,
explain-
child predator here, coming in town, child predator.
Can somebody explain what he did?
They won't.
Records show he has no known previous record in North Carolina
No
and is a
record?
registered unaffiliated voter. He's
Why
facing
would you look up his voting records? What does that matter? Unless you're digging for that?
a charge of going armed to the terror of the public. In North Carolina, it is a crime to bring a gun out in public for the express purpose of scaring people.
Well, then what's the point of the
Administrator
gun?
Criswell says the pullback of FEMA workers from this was only temporary, and some are already back out.
Wait,
or
so
will.
he got in trouble because gun scary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next few days. Derek Dellinger, Queen City.
FEMA's not, they're not the good guys, okay? There's never, and goes back, Alex Jones, how long has Alex Jones been talking about this? This goes back a long time. FEMA are not the good guys, and that's not misinformation, okay? Dread Clown didn't do too good last week. Milton knocked a 40-foot oak on my house, flooded the place real live, but fuck insurance. My give send go if you don't mind me shilling. And there's a link in there for his give send go. I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude, that
a tree.
sucks, man.
Jesus Christ, bro. I'm really sorry. Here, I'll do that for you. Here you go. And then Bavarian Viking, King County is blue as they come, and Seattle's part of it. Well, there you go. Guys, very, very important that you head over to rotcstore.com and buy our threads, buy our drip over there. That's how you can help us out, guys. And don't forget, second hour here is going to be exclusively on Rumble and Locals, but Wednesday only Locals. Merce, tell them about Locals.
Guys, Locals is awesome. It allows us to interact with one another, share pictures of tits
and dogs
and actual pets that we have, and we come together as a community and we watch exclusive content, stuff that these poors aren't even allowed. Well, these poor people are shitting up our chat rooms. No, we have our own little VIP experience, and it's only at revengeofthesis.locals.com, and it's only $7 a month. Or if you're balling like this, you got that FEMA money coming in, $70 gets you a whole year. You get 2 free months to do it now, or
and help us out because tomorrow's episode exclusively on Locals. But we're heading over now to Rumble and Locals exclusively. So do us a favor, guys. The link is pinned at the top of the YouTube chat if you're watching. Head over. Stop doing that. Head over there. Okay. Head over there now. I hate you.